And we are live. And good afternoon on this Sunday. Happy St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. And I'm definitely going to do some gaming today. But I forgot to make some coffee. Gotta make coffee. Right now I'm a little lazy to get up and do it. But I definitely gotta make some coffee. Which means I gotta make a fresh pot of coffee. I took a little power nap. Took a shower. And now I'm here. I feel nice and refreshed. It's actually not too bad outside. It's cloudy, but it's 64 degrees. It's nice. And I did fix the bike. And I think it's good. I think it's good to go. It took me like 2 hours trying to figure out how I was going to do it. And doing it. Okay, we're all set up there. Let me put the audio here. Let's see. That. I actually put it on top of the rack. And I put that bracket, as you can see. You can't see it yet. That. I actually put it on top of the rack. And I put that bracket, as you can see, which I will get some lock nuts to put underneath it so it doesn't loosen where these washers are. So I got to get some quarter-inch lock nuts to put underneath it. But this is not moving. This is not moving. There's no way. This is connected to there, as you can see it. So that's connected right there, and obviously it's done on the other side too. Hooked in, and it's hooked. I mean, it's hooked. So I'm gonna spray paint my bike in the back because I did a couple of nicks on the paint, but this is done. This thing is not moving. There's no way. And then I put a couple of these large hose clamps to hold this from going backwards. This is not moving. This is so strong, you have no idea. This is great. That is great. My idea, I had to improvise because I put this on top of the rack, which is better because now it's laying flat on it. And this is galvanized steel plating. This is not gonna bend. And like I said, I bought these here, and you can see how it's hooked right onto the cargo rack. So this thing is not moving, and it's inside the pipe. There's a 6-inch pipe here. This is a T-pipe. So this is heavy duty. I can't even shake it. I can't even, it's not moving. So now we're talking. That came out fantastic. So what I'm gonna do is spray it. I'm gonna spray this black so it all matches, so it doesn't look as ridiculous like that. And then I gotta get, like I said, I gotta get a couple of lock nuts to put underneath this one. because I put rubber washers so it stays tight on both sides. But now I want to put a lock nut underneath it and tighten it so it won't loosen up. But this came out outrageous. It came out outrageous. I mean, this thing is strong and it's level. So now this thing, I'm shaking the whole bike now. This is shaking the whole bike. This is unbelievably tight. Look at this. It is not moving. It's not moving. This thing is great. Look at this. I can shake. It's not moving. It's not moving backwards because I have it bracketed. It came out fantastic. It took me a couple of hours to figure out how I was going to go about to do it. And like I said, you can see how I have it connected directly to the framing of the cargo rack, hooked, because this tightens. This is like for a clothesline. They're tightened all the way on both sides. So there's no way this thing is moving. And you can see the pipe right inside. So this thing is awesome, and I'm really happy with it. So there you go. My invention worked, and it's better than ever. All right, I'm out. It really did work. That ain't moving. So now I can really put the GoPro rod way up without worrying about that thing loosening up and, God forbid, falling with a GoPro 360 on it. That would be like a nightmare if that would have happened. So like I said, I'm really pleased on how that came out. A nice little invention. Whoop. And there we go. So it took, like I said, a couple of hours. And now I want to get orange tape, reflective tape, to put up around the rod. Because I use this heavy, it's Flex Seal tape. That stuff is heavy duty. That's what you see wrapped around the rod. Not regular tape. I use heavy duty Flex Seal tape, so that thing is not coming apart. Plus it's inside, it's connected too. But I'm gonna get some reflective orange tape for the bar, and I didn't spray today. And I do gotta spray that and buy a couple of nuts, lock nuts, 1/4 inch, 50 cents, if that. Oh my, but now I have peace of mind riding my bike and not worrying about that rod loosening up or falling backwards and destroying the GoPro 360 Max. That's what really, really worried me. So now I don't have that concern. Thank gosh. Anyway, I'm gonna game, but I think I need some coffee. So I gotta make some cafe. Now, the next time I go riding will be Tuesday. Because it's gonna rain. Showers tomorrow. Excuse me. And plus I got physical therapy in the morning. So Tuesday will be the real test for that. Now, I'm trying to think. I don't want to go too far. I don't want to do the same trail. And that's the problem. Because if I do a different trail, actually, I know what I'm going to do. I don't need to go anywhere. I'm going to ride from here, go over the bridge from here, and then go by the Metro North and do that. it's supposed to be chilly this weekend, so I don't think I'm gonna go. I want to go now on these other trails. I'll tell you one thing. If this test, which I know it's gonna work, maybe in a couple of weeks, I'm going down to New York City. And I'm gonna do the New York City trail. Get it done. Before school is out, definitely during a weekday when people are working. Definitely do it now before tourists come in for the late spring and summer, because the place is packed. So this actually might be a good time to do the New York City run on the next warm weekday that I can do it. So I don't know what they're projecting for the weather. I don't trust it anyway. I'm just gonna see what they're forecasting for next week. You never know. Now again, in the city it's always warmer. And I should actually look up New York City weather. Oh man, I wouldn't. I'm just gonna make a zip code up in this Manhattan. There we go. It was a lucky guess. 10021 zip code, New York, New York. Nope. Nothing in the immediate future. Not until April for the city. So that's out. But I want to do different trails. Now, if this rod works, I can't test it on a rough terrain yet. I got to test it on a trail. I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to drive to Hopewell Junction and then go from there to Pauling, which is right over the bridge. It's not that bad. It's like a 20-minute car trip. Do a different trail. It's a beautiful one too. I think that's what I'll do. I want to change it up. I don't want to keep doing the same one over and over again. And I cannot do the rough terrain until I test this on a flat terrain to see if it handles it. So I gotta go step by step. Then again, if I do the rough terrain mountain bear country one and it survives, then I know it's good to go. Give it the real test right off the bat. If it survives that, it survives anything, really. Because it's off-road. And that's a nice trip. It's a lot easier for me to do, too. I'll think about it. Anyway, I'm going to game. I haven't decided what I'm going to play yet. Which I'm going to take a nice look right now and see. But I definitely need to make coffee. Or even hot chocolate. Alright, let's see. Sound is on. I don't feel like playing Avatar, that's for sure. Here we go. From A to Z. What do I want to play? I should finish this. I really should finish that so I can move it. That's actually a good idea. Let's finish this one. I have so many games. No, wait, whoa. Why can't I restart encounter? Uh-oh, the game is glitching. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's just bad. It's frozen. Oh, this is bad. Let's restart the console. Always something. Never fails. Always. Watch it mess up. If it messes up again, that means I have to unplug the console power-wise and redo it that way. Do a clean reboot. Sometimes this won't work, what I just did. Oh, it did. I'm shocked. Alexa, dim living room light, 50%.
Okay.
Thank you, Alexa. Alexa, thank you. Alexa, thank you.
You bet.
Oh boy, where am I? Oh, we gotta battle him. Oh boy. Oh, here we go.
Your struggle is futile. Your end inevitable.
Come, let us find out which of us will live and which will die.
Oh my god. How come I can't power up?
We're not done yet. Changing tactics, I see. More parts for me to dismantle.
thing is annoying. Come on! Look at him, he's invisible. Don't run now. Fueling him up. I can't get out. Oh, I'm dead. Done. What's up, Shady? This is Atlas Fallen. Wow, that was rough. I gotta do it all over again. those things. Where'd they go? Those flying things. That's what gives them the power. These. I'm not gonna make it. Get up! I gotta get these things. They're charging him up. Oh my God! Come on! Rigged! Oh, I'm dead. Oh, that is so rigged! I had him. That's what we need to do. It cannot be changed during combat. Lovely. Flying things. Come on! Jesus! What a joke! That was so ridiculous. one I gotta beat. Right here. That one. Before I take that challenge, I need to make a pot of coffee. So I will be right back. I need some coffee! Coffee! Coffee going. Alright. While the coffee is being made, I can try to beat this. I don't know. We shall see. Whew. This is the one. This is the one. I gotta get these flying things. If I can survive. It's these things, they rejuvenate him. You see the things flying? Come on, I'm wasting it. Oh my God! God, I can't believe this! Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Where is that flying thing? It's behind them. It's funny how it protects it. Take him out! Oh my god! Get up! Got him! Yes! He was tough. Wow.
Barrier is no more. We have to do this. Everyone is counting on us.
Oh, that was tough. Yeah, I gotta get Kofef. Pig, let me go get it. Oh, that was rough. I'm glad I beat it. That one at least. Wow. Today's laundry day, so I got more clothes in the dryer. This is vanilla waffle cone. It's good. What's up, 91? And hello to Eldos. Oh my god, it's George. What's up, George? On TikTok. So today I built an invention so I can enjoy my coffee for a second. I built. What's the train? Oh, that's great. I beat that. Now I can go on with the game. So this is the third different type of rig that I've done for the bike rod for filming the 360 video when I'm doing the bike rides, the cycling, the trails. But I was really concerned about the rod that holds the camera getting loose. And I'm trying to find a good spot to put it and anchor it. Well, I found it. And I did. It took me 2 hours to like really think about what I wanted to make. And I gotta spray paint it. I gotta make it look more eye friendly because it looks cray-cray right now. But this is what I built on the bike today. And that's with galvanized steel piping and plate. This is a 6-inch pipe here. The rod is going inside the pipe all the way down to the base. Then I've got this plate connecting to the cargo rack underneath on the sides. And that's not gonna bend because that's galvanized steel plating. I gotta buy 2 lock nuts, even though there's a rubber washer here on both sides. 2 lock nuts so that this does not loosen up, which I'll get tomorrow. And I mean, this is a T fitting. This is heavy. It's on top of the rack. This is not moving. That is not moving. I could shake it, I could do whatever I want. Then I put a couple of hose clamps on it so it doesn't go backward. Look at this. I'm shaking it. That thing is not moving. And I'm really shaking it. And that is what you would use for a closed rope that tightens. You know how that's for a clothesline. And you can tighten it by turning it. And it's all the way tight. That is not budging. I used a thick screwdriver to keep turning it. And that is so tight, and it's on the frame of the cargo rack hooked. As you can see, it's hooked on both sides. This will not move now. It doesn't come off the bike either. It stays on the bike. Where the white tape is, that is Flex Seal taping, which I'm gonna buy orange reflective tape to put on that pole. That's not moving. That is not moving. So it came out great. My little rigamajig MacGyver thing that I created. It took me some time to think about how can I do it where this thing will not move or move in any direction or get loose. See how it's hooked? And the tension is so tight, it is not moving. So now that rod should stay nice and stable when I'm doing the bike rides, for sure, for the 360. So all in all, I can't complain. So that's what I did this morning and build that. I mean, I could shake the bike sideways. That's not moving. And I'm gonna get back to the game in a second. I'm just enjoying my coffee, but showing what I built this morning. You know, when you said that if it had a banana seat, you can actually use a clamp, it would have been a lot easier, but this is on the cargo rack. And this is not moving. I'm pointing at the lock nuts I gotta buy to put underneath those, because that's a rubber washer to keep it tight. But I gotta get lock nuts to put at the tips where I'm pointing so it doesn't loosen. But this is gonna be great to do the 360 video on the bike trails. It's gonna be great. And it's nice and level. Look how level it is. It's beautiful. It's perfect. And look, I'm shaking it violently. And just to see, I could even lift the bike off with that thing. It is not, look at this. I'm shaking the bike side back to back. Look at this. It is not loosening. Look at that. So it's super tight, and I'm really happy with it. My little invention looks like it worked. Now, we have to see if it works when I ride. I don't see why not. Because it's flat, it's asphalt trails. It's beautiful. And it's smooth. It shouldn't be an issue at all. We'll see. I'm highly confident that that's gonna work. And just for added protection, I'm gonna put a bungee around that pipe and tight to the seat underneath and have it tight, holding it so it stays straight up. I don't think it's gonna bend backwards, but I'm not gonna take a chance. So I'm still gonna wrap it with a bungee just to keep it straight. God forbid. So I think I got it pretty under control. But I won't know until Tuesday when I go back bike riding. I'm gonna continue the game, but I'm enjoying my coffee right now. And I gotta spray paint it, and I gotta buy some reflective tape to put on the rod. It'll look nicer. I'm gonna buy some reflective tape, wrap it around that rod, make it look, and it'll be better just to have that. And like I said, 2 lock nut for those 2 areas that I gotta do. Those 2 bolts. All in all, really good. And I have another rod that screws onto that, so if I want to go 8 feet high to film, I can. Because I think, no, 6 feet high. Let me correct. I think, yeah, each one is 36 inches. 6 feet high. And the reason is, the way I had it was making me nervous. It was a clamp holding this piece that went to the rod. I got rid of all that. I eliminated all that. It was horrible. It was dangerous. Dangerous to the camera. If it gets loose and falls, I'm done. A GoPro Max 360 averages like $600. Just to put that in perspective. But like I did this Thursday. This was Thursday with the way it was connected before. And it's a 360. And I did publish it on my YouTube channel. But I'm perfecting it. I can show you a lot of people's 360 videos, how poorly done they are. To be honest, I don't want to be one of those people. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it right, and it's going to be perfected. And I love watching 360 videos with my Quest 3, bike riding, other people anywhere in the world. It's freaking awesome. But look at mine. Look how clear, crisp the image is. Now this is, of course, we all know how YouTube is when it comes to a 4K video. So this was Thursday. But if you notice, since the camera's a little low with one rod, you could see my head. I don't want to see myself. I don't want to see myself. Now I'm walking the bike because they tell you to walk it through that area. You must get off the bike when you're walking through that area. There's a lot of pedestrians there. Yes, I follow the rules. So you see how you see me on the bike? I don't want to be seen. The camera has to go higher. But the rod was on the back, on a pipe, on a clamp. This was really shady. This made me very nervous the way I had it. Not stable. See, it wobbles. I don't like this. It was a clamp that I made to a pipe. No good. Now, with the new rig, that ain't moving. And I don't have to ride and worry about looking back to see if this thing is falling off or loosening up. So it's a big game changer. It really is. But look how beautiful, other than the YouTube BS, of course. But look how beautiful the video looks. And it's fluid, it's clean, it's stable, and that's on this shaky rod. Imagine now the way I have it, where it's not gonna move. It's gonna look phenomenal. It's gonna look phenomenal. Look at this. Look how clear. Now, again, that's YouTube. The buffering, of course. But look how fluid it is, how the movement is. Nice, fluid, stable, clean. Just nice. Look at that. Look how clear. Now that's a 360 video, though the height is not proper. Testing, testing, testing. That's what it's about, testing. Look how beautiful. You can see it's fluid. Look at the flag. It's not lagging except for the buffering on this BS. That's the Hudson River in New York. This is the walkway over the Hudson Bridge right here. It's a 1.5 miles long. It's really nice. It is beautiful. I love doing it. I do this. This is 15 minutes from my house. I do this without filming it. I do this about 3 or 4 times a week. It's a 30-mile round trip ride. And I love it. It's peaceful. This is always busy. The bridge is always busy with people, pedestrians. They take the walk, the exercise, they walk. Round trip, they go across. It's exercise for them. Then they go back to their vehicles, where they came from. So by walking over the bridge and going back, like a round trip over the bridge, that's a 3-mile walk. That's good for people to get out there and do walking. But this gets very remote. I'm going to be heading into that wooded area once I get it. This is the city of Poughkeepsie, New York. Just to give you perspective. And behind me is Highland. And the Catskill region starts here. The Catskill Mountains. And I live right along that water, a little bit in, right around there. I'm not far at all. That's why I love this trail, because it's right near my house. And with VR, this is amazing. I mean, this is awesome with VR. And that was the whole point. And again, this is the buffering of YouTube in 4K. They really ruined their bandwidth. They really, really ruined it. And that happened years ago. I remember when there was never a problem on YouTube. Now, for the last 4 or 5 years, they mess with the bandwidth and it's just not as good. Video quality is not as good. It's just bad. It's really bad. So you get the idea. And then I went to a place called right there, Hopewell Junction, which is where I might start Tuesday and head. Uh-oh, did I go too far? Where am I? Yeah, I'm going back. I gotta go back. Oh, I hate this. So you don't know how much I hate this. Oh, this is that dangerous road. I always have to be careful with this road. This road is really dangerous. They speed on this road. I'm like, oh my God. See that? Oh, I'm heading back. That's not it. That's what I was heading back. This is a 15-mile one-way. Then I head back. Okay, now this is on the way. Oh my gosh. What a nightmare. Let me skip a little. It's a nightmare. It is a nightmare. Now, if I lowered it from 4K, it'll work nice. I don't want to see it in 1080. I want to see it in 4K. Look at this. That's why I'd rather be on the other platforms. This was one of the reasons I don't stream as much on YouTube, because it's just poor. It's terrible. There's a shooting range, a gun shooting range on the left. There's signs, do not go off the trail. It says there's a sign on the way back, you see it. This is just terrible. It's pathetic. This is Hopewell Junction Hamlet in New York. Beautiful. It's a hamlet. If you don't know what a hamlet is. It's kind of like a village, a small town. Not that much in population. This guy with his dog, oh my God, the dog went right in front of me. He's not paying attention, look at him. He's just walking the trail. I almost ran into his dog. Watch this, it's crazy. I gotta turn it. Because I'm turning. Oh my God! I feel like putting it on 1080 just to do it so it stops doing that. And then of course I yielded to her. She's a senior. I respect my seniors. And then I take a little Gatorade break for 2 minutes, and then I ride back to where I came from. I don't rest much. Because if I rest too much, then I gotta think about the 15 miles back. I just want to get it done. So I'm gonna stop at this bench, get my Gatorade. Right here. Oh my God. Yeah, they did, Mike. They added the ads, and they really ruined the bandwidth on YouTube. Really bad. So now I grab my Gatorade. See, the rod is on the back differently now. You can't even see it. I have it. But you see it there in the shade. On the old rig. You know, a lot of people, they donate the benches And I'm listening to music. I always listen to music when I'm writing. So I think I do a little dance now. I'm enjoying it. I don't care what people think, what they say. I'm not that person. I'm gonna be me. I couldn't care less what other people think. I'm gonna be who I am. And if you don't like it, it's too bad. But I'm gonna be me. I'll dance, I'll sing, I'll do anything. Doesn't matter. I don't care. Your existence is not mine. You don't live in my world. And I'm enjoying myself in my environment, in my world, with the music, riding the bike. You gotta be a person that's thick-skinned and a leader. Don't be a follower, be a leader. That's my way of being. So you get the idea. So now, what I just showed earlier with the new way that I rigged the bike, which is phenomenal. And we're gonna get back to the game. Now that I beat that boss. Oh, that was tough. But I was really worried about that bracket thing. But not anymore. Not anymore. Because this is wicked. See, at 1080p, it won't do that buffering. When it's on 4K, it will. It's so retarded. It really is retarded. So now with this new rig, I ain't got a thing to worry about. That ain't moving. That ain't moving. That pole, that rod is... I don't have to worry about it no more. I was shaking the bike. That is a tremendous build that I came up with for this. It may not be eye-friendly. Who cares? I don't. All I care is that it works. And like I said, I'm gonna spray paint it black, cover the bag, you know, do all that, spray paint it so it's black. I'm not gonna spray paint that because that has screws on it. You don't want to get paint on that. I'm just gonna spray paint the back part. And you can see how it's hooked into the cargo rack. It's hooked around on both sides. That's a clothesline thing. Man, I gotta clean the bottom of that bike from the mud. But that's not moving. Not with my rig. It was actually ingenious how I came up with this. That's not moving. And it's not even I mean, I'm trying to shake it. It's not moving. That's a good sign. Exactly, Mike. So anyway, you get the idea. But you'll see the pieces I put on the bottom. So I'm gonna get reflective orange tape to go up over that white, because that's Flex Seal tape, because it's really strong. And then that's the stuff you use for clotheslines. It has a tension bar you tighten, like if it was a rope clothesline, and that is tight, connecting to that piece of plate on both sides. That ain't moving. That thing is strong. So it was a really good idea I came up with. And then I put those hose clamps so it stays straight and it doesn't loosen up and go backwards. It's not going anywhere. So that's how I'm gonna do my 360 videos, the GoPro Max videos. It's gonna be extended with the camera on top. Awesome. I did a heck of a job. If I could pat myself on the back, I would. Because it came out great. Alright. Back to the game. I had my coffee. I'm good. I really want to finish this game so I could move on to other games. do want to see what's going on with the local radar. We haven't had no rain yet. Nothing. Oh, there's a line building to our west. Mike, there's a line building to our west. And it's gonna train, because once it goes over, it's gonna train north and you're gonna get that heavy band of rain, but it ain't looking too impressive right now. Not yet. I'm gonna show you quick, because he lives to the east of me. So right now it's in PA. It's slowly moving eastward. So tonight we might get some rain as that moves more. Look at those lines of storms developing ahead of it. But look how they shrivel up and dissipate. They weaken. Let's go to 7:30. Okay, so this is the future forecast. I'm a little concerned about this developing, but I don't think it will. Nope. So look how it diminishes. It's not raining here. This whole area, it's clear. I'm in that area. Right there by the Hudson. So it's good. We're not gonna get that severe weather. Now we might get, as this system finally makes its way east and through us, we might get some showers, maybe even a thunder shower. But nothing crazy. Not like what was going on the rest of the country for the last few days. That was horrible. Horrible. It's windy here. It's a little windy here ahead of the front. That's normal. It's a little windy, but I mean, thoughts and prayers to all the people out there and their families. I mean, I'm sure you've seen it maybe on the news, but dozens now, a couple of dozen, actually I think it's close to 3 dozen, perished in these storms. That's horrible. That's just horrible. I mean, there were tornadoes that were on the ground for 13 miles. I mean, a lot of damage. It was just horrible. All right, I'm going back. All right, let me get my phone out of the way. Get comfortable. All right, so we have 2. First of all, I want to see about this because it had it, but I couldn't do it. All right. It was mines. I like that actually. Okay, I gotta pick carefully. I'm definitely keeping the clock. I've got that one now. I don't know if I want to use that. a longer cooldown. I don't know. I'm torn now. Where's the one with the mines? And increase the health you regain. Is that better than the clock? I like the clock. Oh, I like that too. Wow, this is tough. I think I'm gonna do it. Okay. You know what? I better do the first level of weapons, because that's the initial. So we have a choice. This one's right now. Restore. How much is it up to? It cannot be upgraded. No. I think I'm gonna go with that. Alright, so we might stay on that one. Cooldown is 30 seconds. I think I'm gonna do that. Shit. Wow, I can't increase it. Ah, wait, let's try the other one. That one can be increased. Damage is further increased. Every second's automatically. Why not? Let's try it. And I got which this one's equipped. And we can't upgrade it. Do that one. Whenever you defeat a foe, obtain a stack. like that. Okay, now let's work on the second tier. Oh, I definitely like the tornado. How come it wasn't working though? Further increase. Increase the damage. Oh, that's horrible. Alright, let's go down to the bottom. Restore more of your idol's energy but further reduce your defense. Increase the amount regained. I think I'm gonna keep that. That's good to have. I'm gonna leave that alone, but I need a weapon. We're gonna leave this alone now. Alright, let's go to the map. What is this? Okay, there's a couple. We sure as heck ain't going that way, are we? Can we? We can. Save. That? I don't know, but we're gonna try. this purpose? There's nothing here. That's just bringing us back to where we were. That kind of did not make sense. Alright. We were up there. I'm going for it. Nice. Now what? We're not making that. Maybe we can.
There. Another rift. I must dive deeper.
I'm not getting close to that edge.
Again, a rift. I wonder what secrets this one holds. This is where we must part. Another one of those statues. It might reveal more.
Oh, there's gonna be a battle here. Let's get ready for this. Protected.
What are those gate-like marvels? Dare I sandslide through them?
Something's protecting it, shielding it. Oh my gosh, what is protecting it? Tell me I gotta go up this crazy thing. What is this? What the heck is that? What is that?
These wraiths should get a taste of my new powers.
XYB. See what this is. Oh man, I ruined whatever I did. Oh, I missed it. You know what? Let's not worry about that. But maybe I have to. I can't penetrate that. Maybe it's the only way to get inside his shield. I missed it. There's more. Oh, he's exposed.
Gate-like marvels. Dare I
Oh, we gotta do it again. Now it's a different one.
Come on! Oh my god, this is so rigged.
There will be no more of them. Let us look to the statue.
Okay. What's up with that?
Liar. The king did not birth these new monsters. He created them himself, from human flesh and blood.
It is true that there are mortals on Atlas who have learned to use essence stones like us gods. But while some create monsters, others are using such power to advance their knowledge of science, medicine, art.
What good will this knowledge be when humankind destroys its civilizations, destroys its own species?
That will not happen.
Enough. I have indulged you for too long. It is clear that you are incapable of overseeing humankind. Atlas now needs a single ruler.
You have ignored them, suppressed them. I have tried to help them.
You would drive them to extinction, Nile. I will not allow that. I, Thelos, will rule alone.
Humans despise you. Humans worship me. I would do battle with you to protect them.
And you were gonna lose.
So be it.
So you'll hit have a small chance instantly. Oh, wow. But where? No.
Wraiths. That is what you created.
I did not intend this. I believed humankind would use the essence for good.
You put your trust in a king who had lost everything.
I forgot humans are a primitive species. Most crave power above
What's
all
up,
else.
Skywalker?
And others would
Sorry, I
see
was
Atlas
focused on the
become
game.
a haven for all. That is our task now.
Yes. I must not allow my shame to stop us achieving our true goal.
How cowardly it was of you to abandon me!
The time is right for us to meet. I am ready to face you.
It's like one thing after the other.
We will be one again.
close to that. It's like he's possessed. Oh no!
That is you. At last, I know the truth of this place. The part of me I felt was missing. It stands before us now.
I ain't doing nothing to that. Oh, he's over there. No, he's not. What the hell's going on? shit.
Forget me. But as long as you
There goes this
exist,
stupid ramp
so
thing.
will I. Remember, our experiments brought this world to life, brought evolution. How cowardly it was of you to abandon me.
Damn, I ruined it. I'm dead. This is not easy to do these turns.
You struggle, incomplete God. Come, let us be whole again.
He got me.
Chaos will be ours once more.
He got me.
That is you. At last, I know the truth of this place. The part of me I felt was missing. It stands before us now.
You cast me aside, tried to forget me. But as long as you exist, so will I. Remember, our experiments brought this world to life, brought evolution.
Oh,
How cowardly it was of you to abandon me. You struggle,
Get him! Get him! Get him!
Chaos will be ours once more.
I do not need you. Together with the Gauntlet Bearer, I will defeat Belon.
And after that, you will still be wanting.
Get him! Where is he? How you like that? Uh-oh. I spoke too soon and I died. Oh my gosh! Wow. I had him. I had him. I got greedy. I got cocky.
That is you. At last, I know the truth of this place. The part of me I felt was missing. It stands before us now.
Tried to forget me, but as long as you exist, so will I. Remember, our experiments brought this world to life, brought evolution. How cowardly it was of you to abandon me! Let us be whole again. Chaos will be ours once more.
I do not need you. Together with the Gauntlet Bearer, I will defeat Pelos.
And after that, you will still be wanted.
Jesus! Do it. Not while I'm... We have to put a lot of health. Oh, we can't do it when we're in battle.
That is you. At last, I know the truth of this place. The part of me I felt was missing. It stands before us now.
Where is he?
But as long as you exist, so will I. Remember, our experiments brought this world to life, brought evolution. How cowardly it was of you to abandon me! You struggle, incomplete God. Come, let us be whole again. Chaos will be ours once more.
I do not need you. Together with the Gauntlet Bearer, I will defeat Nelos.
And after that, you will still be wanting.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this.
That is you. At last, I know the truth of this place. The part of me I felt was missing. It stands before us now.
Get up!
You cast me aside, tried to forget me. But as long as you exist, so will I. Remember, our experiments brought this world to life, brought evolution. How cowardly it was of you to abandon me.
This turn is crazy.
You struggle, incomplete God. Come, let us be whole again. Chaos will be ours once more.
I do not need you. Together with the Gauntlet Bearer, I will defeat Nelos.
And after that, you will still be wanting.
Oh, he just... You're
You
kidding
cannot
me.
rule without me. You will be like Thelos.
No! I will be the equal of humankind. I will help them. Never like Thelos.
We have the same goal, but without me, you are too weak to achieve
no.
such ambitions. But I am not.
Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm never gonna make it.
You must accept me. Accept the god you really are.
Return to me my memories. I will be the judge of who I am.
I can't. I can't believe it.
That is you. At last, I know the truth of this place. The part of me I felt was missing. It stands before us now. Before us now.
Why isn't it working now? Gonna have to take a break.
That is you. At last, I know the truth of this place. The part of me I felt was missing. It stands before us now.
But as long as you exist, so will I. Remember, our experiments brought
Oh
this
my
world to
God.
life, brought evolution. How cowardly it was of you to abandon me. You struggle, incomplete God. Come, let us be whole again. Chaos will be ours once more.
I do not need you. Together with the Gauntlet Bearer, I will defeat Delos.
And after that, you will still be wanting.
Come on! Oh, this game is super rigged. Jesus Christ. How is he taking me out so fast? That's it. Break time. Done. Can't take it. It's giving me a headache. I may be back later. I'm gonna go make some burgers.